Hello people, Juggler here, and I've got a little special video for you here. It's going to be about 2 hours of Oni gameplay, and I made myself a challenge, and the challenge is I'm going to play 8 games in a row, and I can't use the same perk twice, so in total that's 40 different perks, because I cannot repeat a perk twice, so you'll only see one Lethal Pursuer, you'll only see one Devour Hope, but each game's completely unique to the other, and I'm not going to tell you the results, but every time a game starts, I will do a brief summary of what the build is and how it works and if I think it's viable or not. And then the gameplay will happen, and it's going to be around, I think it's around 1 hour, 50 minutes in total once I've done all the editing and stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the videos. There's a lot of gameplay to go through, so without further ado, enjoy the games. Game 1 takes place on the Crota's Pen Asylum, which is not a bad map at all for the Oni, and I'm running Shadowborn, which increases your field of view. You've got Bitter Murmur, which reveals auras every time that generator is complete. Nowhere to Hide, when you kick a generator, you gain aura reading again, and then Lethal Pursuers. So as you can see, I've located all the survivors at the start of the match, which is great for this killer. And I started doing this challenge just before the New Year's ended, so this is the first game. I think the rest of them are just after, but I did them all in a row, so yeah, enjoy the gameplay. Hello there, I make that. There we go, that's 2 injured. Give this a kick and hopefully they'll reveal some survivors. This is one of my favourite builders. Anyone who's been watching this channel knows, because I just really enjoy aura reading, because you can see everyone everywhere at all times and it's pretty nuts. Is that a sprint burst? I think it is. So once I've done this game, I cannot use these 4 perks, which you'll see, hopefully, that I'm not a one-trick pony depending on how the next matches go, but we'll see. So I've got 8 games to do in total, so that's 40 perks of my choice. It's just like a little challenge I did for myself. Pick this. Oh, hello there. Do they know? They don't know, do they? Down for you. Hopefully everyone hasn't noticed. Hello there. Okie dokie. I'm also not going to edit these games too much either. Usually I like cut between hooks and things like that, but because it's 8 games, it's going to end up being like 2 hours worth of footage, and it's going to take a long time, and I'd like to be able to get the video out as soon as possible when I do work quite long hours. So I'm sorry that it's not my usual quality of cuts and stuff. Get this person on a hook as well. They've gone for the quick unhook, but everyone is injured, so blood is going to be flowing, which is awesome. I do admit that this build is very good for how I play, which is quite aggressive, but you can come unstuck. I'm going to try and talk about the build as I'm playing as well, because if you are new to Oni, I would recommend taking a few gen defense, not just going full aura reading, because if you don't know how to make the swings and things, you're going to struggle. But it's also very oppressive, so kick this, see if anyone's around. Yeah, I've started to heal. Okay, she's in the distance. I'm gonna go for that. Quite far away, but let's try it. Okay, scratch marks, scratch marks. Hello there. That'll do. Okay, I don't even know if that was the first person I was chasing. I'm just going to go straight for the hook here, and as you can see, my power has stopped halfway, so I've still got half my power. I just have to get a bit more blood, and then I can get my power back to full again. That's just for people who don't know how the Oni works. You don't waste your power by picking someone up. A lot of people seem to think that. That's not the case. I don't really use Shadowborn often, but it feels kind of nice. You feel like you're going really quick. Give this a kick again, so someone has been on this gen, because I just kicked this earlier. Get rid of that boon, because boons are annoying. I have my power back, but I don't know where people are. Oh, hello. There's people there, I can see the blood popping out of them. Hello there. I'm actually going to use my power, because it seems silly not to when I've got it this much and I know where all the blood is. So once we've got her on a hook, we're going to pop it and go a bit crazy. Okay. Someone must be going for the unhook on the other person. We know there's a person over here somewhere. I'm going to give this a kick and just see where they are. Okay, she just absolutely giga-brained me and went the other way. Let's try and get her here. Nice. That's nice. no dead harders either, which is an absolute godsend. It's really hard to wait out a dead harders Oni, whereas if you're playing someone like Blight, you can kind of just like do it. Here we go for this as well. Oh, she did not get that pallet in time. That is nice. And we continue. I'm gonna go back to the other person. Think they need hooking next. Feel kind of rough to hook that person again so soon. Okay. This is not a bad start to the games because I was concerned that I was going to get stomped every game or something. Even if I do lose the matches, I will post each one, so what happens, happens. We're still on 5 gens. Oh my god. I think I've got someone on Death Hook as well. They picked her up really quick. Saw someone then. Reveal that aura. Is someone in the locker? Okay. I'm expecting a head on or something. No head on? You can't hide in a locker. I don't like that. And down you go. I'm gonna hook you and let the other one get. Never mind, your DC. I'll have to hook the other one instead. Okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let's get you on a hook. I wasn't expecting someone to DC. I know we're still on 5 gens and stuff, but right, we sort of know where they are because they've healed up around here somewhere. There you are. She has given up. That looks so stupid. That's awesome. The Sergu server person, I don't think I've actually chased them yet. So I'm expecting a pretty good survivor if they manage to hide themselves so well. They've given him a power constantly though. We know that they're both there because there's only 2 left and they're healing up, so we're going to take him from this side and hopefully find someone. She's killed herself on hook. Hello. Okay, that was terrible. She's thrown the pallet. Did the right thing there. Oh, on that pallet. Ooh. You know what? She's lucky I didn't clip through the tree because behavior things, right? Try again. Oh, for some reason I thought she was vaulting back. Hello there. Okay. We have found our gamer. I'm glad I didn't find you first. She's actually ran me for a good 3/4 of my power there. Fair play to her. So I say this a lot in videos, but when you find someone like this, I just thank the gods that there wasn't 4 of these people. I know she's just dropping pallets and stuff, but if I found her at the start of the game, I might have gone to 2 gens pretty bloody quick. Locate her again. There she is. I literally use nowhere to hide as just like tracking. I don't actually do it for the gen slowdown of kicking a gen because I expect someone to go back on it. Very nice. Not a panicker either. This seems like someone who actually likes looping, so I respect that. Very nice. Okay. Big gamer. She's gonna throw it this time, has to. Yeah. Nice. But you want to play against people like this because this is how you learn how to play like properly, because if you don't try and beat these people, you'll never learn anything. When you get 4 of them, not so fun. She is not so good. Or not as good, should I say. I kind of want to get my power back and go for the I can't remember her name. Jane? Is that what you call them? Oh, it's terrible. Resident Evil character. Right, I've got my power back. I want to go against her again with my power because that's how I learn. She's like not hesitating or panicking with any of my like pushback maneuvers. She just, oh my god, she's absolutely diddled me. I like this. Did she get in the locker? I don't actually want you. Where's she gone? I genuinely have lost her. I'm miffed by this person. Are you in the locker? You're not in the locker. I guess I'll just go for the Feng instead and then see if she gets Hatch or not. Wow. She deserves it, to be honest with you. If she didn't DC, she's played well, or she's shown that she plays well. Why shouldn't she get it? I'm sorry, Feng. Okay. Alright, let's get you on a hook. Put you out your misery. I'm gonna kick this and just see if she's anywhere around here. She is not. She's fully gone. That's impressive. That is what you call a good survivor. Get you on a hook. Yeah, she's not even been hooked once, so she's avoided me the entire game, and when I have chased her, she's managed to lose me, which is pretty impressive. If she gets hatched, she gets hatched. And if she doesn't, well, hard luck. Hey, she got it. GG. Really good player. That wasn't a bad first game. Okay, so in game 2, we're on Raccoon City Police Department, which is RPD, which is an awful map for Oni. It's terrible, but I've got Infectious Fright, I've got Hex the Third Seal, I've got Knockout, and I've got Hex Face the Darkness, which is the idea of this build was meant to be to knock them on the ground and leave them on the ground, and hopefully have them all blind so they can't find each other and go to each other. You'll see the results of this game anyway and see what you think. This build, I wouldn't say it's that viable, but it's pretty niche and a bit memey. So the idea is to get an M1 on everyone first, or as quickly as you can to get them all blind, and then start your process of downing people and just make them struggle to find each other. But it's okay. It is what it is. Like I said, I've only got to choose 4 perks per match, and it's got to be different each time. So you're gonna see some weird, funky builds going on. Anyway, enjoy this game. I got relatively unlucky with the map offering. They've chosen 2, and I got the one I didn't want. Classic RPD. I'm going to try and get everyone blind. I've got 1 blind so far, as you can see on the counter in the bottom left, bottom right corner. Well, I'm struggling to find people. That's Hex Face the Darkness doing that. Okay, so now we know where people are. They're working on a very far away gen. That must be nearly done. I've already patrolled that once. I didn't hear it working, so I just don't want to lose a middle gen. RPD is really strange now. The rework's kind of good though. Yeah, this is nearly done. I'll have to give that a kick in a second. But we'll hit her, get some blood. We have our power now. Nice. We need to give this gen a kick. Oh. Okay. That was a strange choice. Bold move. Oni with his power on this map is kind of rough. I've got to kind of locate the survivors before I can just use it. Sort of know which way he's going. Hopefully I can cut him off because he'll go back to that gen, they always do. There you go. There's 1 down. There's the Infectious Fright Scream. That's 3 of them are blind, and she's now in knockout mode, so she can't see anyone, so she doesn't know how to get to them. There's another down. Can I get a hat trick? Hello there. You gotta throw that pallet. Please give me it. Perfect. This is not a waste of my power. That is a great pallet to get rid of. Can I? I don't think I can do this. Right, that's good. I'm glad he's gone that way. It's perfect. Ugh. I tried something a bit spicy there, but that's okay. We've got 2 down with the power. We've got rid of a very, very good pallet. And they're going to be struggling to find each other because 3 of them are blind and the 2 on the floor are blind as well. It's quite a brutal combo. Just hope we don't lose that totem, which is literally right at the start. Got to be aware of that flashlight. Okay, they've gone for the pickup on them. There should be a nice pool of blood there for me. So far, so good. It's not a bad little build. But the problem is if someone cleanses that totem at the start, you are screwed. Give this kick again. We're at 5 gens, and we've had quite a lot of blood. Nice. Okay. Thought I could hear someone behind me. Please have a balanced landing. You don't. Perfect. Okie dokie. I'm not sure what gen that was. I think it might have been the one they were working on, but I'm not 100% sure. We have a pallet thrower. That gen is gone, isn't it? Yeah. I might have to leave her alone. She got, please have a pallet. She makes that, doesn't she? Oh, she does not make it. I got lucky there. I'm gonna leave her on the ground, and that's gonna be my gen slowdown. We sort of know the area where they are. Didn't go for the totem. There's no point using your power until... Damn it, that's annoying. Oh, we have a head-on gamer, and it's the Bill. Did he just jump straight back in the locker? Where the hell's he gone? Oh, he was there. Okay, fair enough. I really couldn't hear him. He's really quiet. So the other people are hopefully trying to look for her on the floor. Like, that was wasting a lot of time. That was terrible. I didn't know why I made that. Okay. Yeah, I deserve that. That is a lot of time wasted. I can see my power draining down as well. Oh my god. It's really hard to, like, nose yourself through doorways. That was a massive waste of my power. It sometimes happens. It's okay. Let's get her on a hook. At least she wasn't doing gens, so the idea was to slug a couple of people and hope that people start looking for them, use them as bait. That is not the case in this one. I have lost Marv. Damn it, the 3 people who were blind are no longer blind. That sucks. Got to be aware of the head-on guy as well. It's okay, we can still work with Knockout. Still a good perk for Oni, and so is Infectious Fright. We've got 2 very nice perks for Oni, so I'm just gonna go straight back to the hook, I guess. They're playing really, really safe. But I am... Oh, made that. Nice. I am aware that they have gotten rid of quite a lot of good pallets. Kind of still want to keep going. I know someone's around here. She didn't jump down. She's continued. She's injured though. I don't really want to go for her. But when you don't know where anyone else is, what else do you do? He's been picked back up. There she is. Okay, that's something. Go for the pickup here because power's almost out. This isn't how I normally play, but I'm trying to, every time I use a new build, I'm trying to use different styles of play as well, so... Normally I would have just gone for the first pickup straight away and not gone for slug mode. It varies game to game, but with this one, that's what I'm trying. That's a lot of blood. Nice. Has he got live? He does. Damn it. Taking me straight back to the hook though, and get a hit on the bill, that'd be great. He's gonna have to throw that pallet, isn't he? Yeah, he is. There we go. Perfect. I'm actually just going to leave that pallet there for now. Like one of the most unsafe pallets on this map. That gen on the top should be getting worked on. I've not done so great with my power this game. I've got a few downs of it, but I do not give up. I can... Okay. Someone is around here. It's these 2... Oh, perfect. Even better. Maybe I should use my power there, but you know what? Screw it. She gone straight back to that gen? Fucking hell, she's ballsy. My Hex Face of Darkness is actually doing bits. It's quite nice. Okay, we can use my power for this guy, definitely. How good are you? Let's see. Oh my god. That was terrible. Damn it. I'll make this, surely. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to pick him up and put him on the hook straight away, because we know people are bleeding out. It's perfect. And Face of Darkness is still doing bits. We sort of know where people are. We've still got 3 gens up, so we're not doing too bad. It's all good. Almost got my power back again. I was about to say no one's been working on the middle gen, but they have now. Where have you gone? With these speed add-ons as well, like, you can catch up to people so quick. Look at this, I'm absolutely zooming. There she is. Break that pallet. That's actually a good pallet, so I'm glad to get rid of it. She's definitely going to vault down, 100%. Yep. This is a bit ballsy of me. There we go. Get you on a hook. I didn't need to do that, but it's good practice. Is he going to go to second stage? Has no one unhooked him? Oh, that was close. If only. Damn. Only. We've still not touched that gen. I'm surprised no one's tapped it. Still aggressing. Someone's leading me straight back to the hook anyway. That's nice. Hey there. Okay, that's a strange move. I'm just gonna leave him on the ground, hopefully give him a bit more of a fighting chance. I feel kind of bad. He wasn't the guy unhooked, he was the guy unhooked before the guy unhooked, so it's all good. Hello there, Bill. Ooh, that was so close. Holy crap. Do I get him here? Yeah, I do. And there's more people behind me. Oh, there's 2 of them. Go for it. Go past you. I want the healthy one. Perfect. And we continue for the unhealthy one. Let's see if we can get this one down as well. Oh, she dead added. Very nice, very nice. Right, we're going to go back to that person because I'm nearly out of juice. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh my god, that's some serious pace. I'd be terrified of that. Quick pick up. Just in case someone tries to pallet save and get you on the hook. Oh shit, she was on death hook. I did not actually know that. I got a bit carried away. That was nice. I got a lot of time wasted there. Now we're only against 3, I can clear the map a little bit. Didn't really want to waste time smashing pallets and stuff when there's 4 people up. Real question is, where'd they gone? There's these 2 gens over here what we're getting worked on, and I'm not sure. They jump back on this one. They haven't. No one's gone back on this. I'm so surprised. Should be some blood on the floor around here anyway. I actually have no idea where they've gone. Well, now we know. Okay. A lot of people. Kick this and then just go for the chase. He's healthy as well. I think he wants to be hooked. Hook it. Let's just hook him. I don't know if he'd given up or what. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just being a distraction so they can get healed. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my god, Bill. Just follow his noise. There we go. He gained no distance there for blinding me. Thank God for headphones, eh? At least we know he doesn't have a dead ad, so you don't have to, because he's done the head on. Get him on a hook, and we got our power back. He hasn't given up. I don't know why he just let me kill him like that. Strange. But we know exactly where they are. That pallet has been thrown straight away. That is like one of the best pallets in the game, I'd say. He's going for it. Hello? Oh, did she dead hard? Oh, she's teabagging as well. I like it. She has to vault. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a flick on her. That'd have been cool. I'll leave her alone for a sec. Oh my god, I'm whipping all my shots. It's really hard to predict where people are going to be when you've got to like rub your nose against the wall. I can see him at least. That was bloody close. I must be like a bee's dick away from them every time at the moment. Wow. That gives me power. At this stage though, I'm okay with missing a few shots and here and there because I've turned it into an easier game. It's all good. I actually lost him. Why is he so quiet? Is he got... I was going to say, has he got off with the record? But he doesn't, because obviously he's down. And then there were two. Pretty strange. He is extremely quiet, though. I wonder if he's got Iron Will or something. Bills are normally loud as anything. Right. Locate the last two. And me power's back. Very nice. Hey, fair play to them. They're not giving up. I like that. I don't need to use my power, but I really want to. It's probably stupid, especially at this stage, because these corners are so tight. Wow, I've gained some distance there. There we go. And we know where he is as well. Go for him as well. Absolutely zooming. I could hear him, but it's terrible. Oh, he's diddled me. Taking the sharp corner, which is the exact right thing to do against me. Where are thou? Hello. That just hit the wall by accident. That's amazing. I don't even know how he made that vault. That must look so strange for him. Let's get these people hooked. We definitely had an unbreakable in this game, though. That's one of my Achilles' heels when someone unbreakables. It really throws me off. You don't see them that often. At least one dead hard, one head on. I'm not sure what else we had. But overall, not a bad game. That's game 2 out of the way, and it wasn't... Yeah, too bad. That's 2 4Ks on the bounce. GG to these guys. So, game 3, Garden of Joy, or Garden of Misery as a lot of people call it, and the build I'm running is a completely Hex build. So we've got Hex Thrill of the Hunt, Hex Pentimento, Hex Bloodfavor, and Hex Plaything. The idea of this build was just to basically use totems as the gen slowdown. So you've got Pentimento, which obviously at 1 stack gives you 30% slower gen speed, which is amazing. And then just doing the totems alone makes it a bit of a nightmare because of how slow they are. But you'll see what happens in the game. Enjoy the video. Okay. I think he's going to be... Yeah, of course he's going to make the window. I don't like this map at all. It's probably up there in my top 3 worst maps in the game. Like, RPD was the last map I'd done on Oni, and I think I actually prefer that to this. It's just littered with pallets. There's a few, like, not infinites, but bloody good ones. It's got a similar feel to old Haddonfield, I find, personally. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, and I really like the killer what came with it, the Dredge. I think he's a really awesome killer. They've gotten rid of Hex Blood Favor already. So how that works is when I hit someone, all pallets are blocked within my terror radius for like 30 seconds. But that's gone, so I got near enough zero use out of that. Maybe my first, well, not even my first hit was actually any use on it, so that's a shame. But we will give it a stack of Pentimento, and that's 30% slower gens. I'm really digging the name Wesker's Cum Slut, by the way. That's absolutely amazing. That was a bit weird. Do I want to go on Shack? Not really. Not really sure what to do in this situation because I'm not seeing a single target I want to go for. I've got someone near the big house, which is near enough an infinite. You've got Shack. Okay, here's Dwight. I can get my power at least. He's taking me to an annoying spot, so that's not good. I'm not going to follow him around. We go back this way. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay. Right. Hello there. Just about make that one. Perfect. And we're going to head straight back to that gen because we know it's nearly done. And hopefully we catch someone else off guard because people are greedy for gens. There you are. Perfect. We've got 2 down. That's going to waste a lot of time. Give this a smack. Hope we get the pickup before we run out of power. Okay, so what I did there was I saved myself getting the mini deep breath exhaust thing what Oni gets when he runs out of power. So it saved me about a second of time. If we can get her hooked... God, that's it's like she's got boiled over, but she doesn't. If we can get her hooked in the right spot, we might be able to get the other person hooked as well. Maybe. She has crawled away. But where? Quite annoying. I am aware that there's 3 gens what are nearly done. And we've got 1 complete, so I'm not far away from 1 or 2 gens. Thought I could see you. Old man getting an old swap. I'll happily loop around the hook all day. You got the other person probably healing the other person up. Is she gonna go for the rest? She did not go for the rescue, I'm surprised. There you are. Go for the swap if you want. There you go, have a tap. Like for like. That's good. I can see that's a good teammate. She made sure she didn't go to second stage. I like that. But where did that person crawl to? I'm guessing it's behind the building at the back left, but... Yes, over there. Okay. Loads of blood. Perfect. 2 people there, let's go for it. We've gone for the gen instead of the hook. That's probably the smart thing to do. Okay. Hello there, Dwight. Very nice, bro. Do it. Nice. 2 pallets gone. That was weird. I hate those bushes. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I don't know what you're expecting from me there. They are the worst. This map is full of them as well. There's a few on the new Plague, the new reworked Plague map. So, yeah, behavior, please sort your game out. I hate that stuff. Bushes which are solid and just are in the complete weirdest position ever, so they just block a loop off altogether. Ooh, I might a little bit of blood. Don't mind if I do. Right. We know that this gen's nearly done over there. Got us go for it. Okay. I've not actually got a stack of Pentimento anymore, I didn't realise. Right. I can't spend too much time wasted around here. Got a gen in the corner, which is probably nearly done. The closer they are to being done, the better, really, in a way, because it makes people be greedy and stay on it there. She says someone who might be greedy. I've got stuck on... I have no idea what that is. And knows it, knows it, knows it. Hello there. Oh, what a dead hard. Why did it have to be the bloody injured one? Could have been anyone else but her. Right, I'm gonna go back to the hook, so hopefully they have healed up, so they wasted some time there. There's somebody. Hello there. And someone's gonna end up going to that pentimento, so that'll waste that stupid hole. I've fallen for it now. We know there's someone around here, we just don't know where. Trying to like get a wide angle, but I'm running out of power. I just saw them then. Did they get in that locker? Can't waste time on lockers. In that one? No. Okay. Just go and hook the other person. Oh, hello. I thought I got stuck on someone. Wow. A bloody blender. Okay. That's good. I'm just going to risk the dead hard. She hasn't got one perfect. I just risked that, but it's okay. They've got her up. Nice, she's back down again. I'm playing a bit scummy, but I know I need to because I know there's another 2 gens what nearly done. So we're going to get this person on the hook and then hopefully get the other person. Where's the nearest hook? Okay. Hook for you. Little witch has been on the floor for quite a while. Someone's going to be around here for the save. I see you. Right. I'm on the edge here. Hopefully I can just back out of this. Yeah, perfect. Get this person on the hook. Someone's got to be working on a gen somewhere. I see another pentimento back there as well, so I'll be able to get that. 2 stacks. Oh, 1 stack even. I've lost that other stack. They're really efficient with the totems. Oh, nice fake. Very nice fake. She's hurt herself on hook. Nice. A little hide the red stain works a treat. She must have not had dead hard anymore. She's been rescued. And a hook for you. Right. We have a possible pentimento over there. I think that's in a good spot as well. Plaything and pentimento are an absolute dream combo. But with plenty of blood here as well. Just got to remember that. It's annoying that I can't see anyone. Okay, someone must be around here. Is anyone out here? Oh well, I'm not wasting time on it. With these speed add-ons, speed add-on, I can get back to the hook so quick. Stops them from healing as well, which is not good. I would like the healthy one though, if possible. One's around. Don't really want you. Okay. I know there's another person around there, but I can't waste too much time because I know this gen's being worked on. Someone back on this one yet? There you are. Perfect. She is definitely a blender. Holy hell. She just hides in bushes all the time. She actually tricked me earlier. She is not even struggling anymore. In the distance, I can see another pentimento possibility. And we know there's loads of blood around here. And we're down to 3. I felt like I've tunneled a bit this game, but I actually haven't because everyone's on deathlock apart from 1. It's not bad going. Sometimes the games just feel a bit weird like that. Ooh, get rid of that. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot now. There was a brief moment near the start of the game where I thought we might lose this one, but now I'm down to 3 people. I don't feel too worried. I'm glad I've not got to bother about the top gen because that building sucks. Hard to see anything. Okay, the Dwight. Someone has been on this gen again. But where are you? This is annoying. Oh. No. I've not seen the Dwight in ages. You get an extra 10 seconds of use out the power, and it's pretty nuts. I'm going to try and go for a surprise jump scare from the top here. Go for it. Only got a little bit of power left. There he is. Oh, it's not even Dwight. Hello. I'll do. They're not even doing gens. It's so weird. Okay. Get this person on the hook and find the others. Ah. Which one do I go for? Okay. Wesker's come, Slot. You get to live. Sorry, Dwight. I'll give her Hatch. This game's been... teabagging him. Okay. Maybe he was hiding or something, I don't know. Hoping I'd just like let them leave or something. Weird. Okay. Hook for you. No, don't take him off the hook. Leave him. No. Come. Yep. Right. I imagine the hatch is going to spawn somewhere around here. Let's say here. That's where the hatch is going to spawn. I'm not really sure what to do now. We just wait awkwardly. Nice dead ad. I don't mind little interactions with survivors, it's funny. He is bleeding quite heavily. There we go. But you're never gonna leave, Dwight. Let's go and find this hatch. Is it there? Ooh, I was close. Wait, that's spawn inside. That's so weird. There you go. Get yourself away. GG to these guys. That's game 3 out the way. Okay, so game 4, we're on the Cauldron Farm, and the build I'm running is not something I would normally use at all on Oni. So we've got Undying and Devour Hope, which everyone knows what that is, basically. And then I've gone for Agitation and Pain Res. So basically I can get to hooks quicker because I move at a faster speed while I'm carrying someone. And then when I do hook them on a Scourge hook, the most progress gen loses 15%. And if people working on it, they'll scream and reveal their location. So this is a pretty normie build for a lot of killers, but I wouldn't say it's a great one for Oni. But I quite like it, and see what you think after you watch the match. I think it's quite viable for Oni, because people don't expect Devour Hope on Oni, which makes him, you know, if you don't expect something, that's great. Anyway, enjoy this game. Right. Okay, throw the pallet, perfect. That's actually quite a strong pallet against an Oni. It's, especially when I'm using my power. I think I'll make that. I do, nice. Okay. Pretty decent. I'm always happy if I nearly get my power and I've got it down before the first gen is done. And hopefully I can make it to that hook in time. Damn it! I spoke too soon. There's a Scourge hook. That's going to regress the most done gen by 15%, which is probably the one I just kicked. So it's non-existent now. We know there's people around here, though. Right. There's definitely at least 2 around this part. But where? Yeah. I need to make sure I'm away from the hook far enough as well for my Devour stacks, because I do want to get at least 3 stacks and hopefully get a couple of M1 downs just to be a bit spicy. Right. Open this up and hopefully we can get a down with my power. Gone to the shack. Frustrating. Right, I'm going to do a quick sweep of the map and see if I can find someone instead of a shack down. A negative on that gen. And this gen. You know, on this one? Nope. Maybe this one. Someone is on this one. But where? Am I blind? I think I might be. Right, we're gonna just go try and surprise people in the shack. Hello there! Okay, that was a big surprise. Nice. Didn't even get 2 downs. Oh, that was so close. He should have gone for that. He could have just ignored the pallet. Right, if we can get this guy to a Scourge Hook with Agitation and then get the next one as well, we're doing well. Don't really... Someone's going to unhook him while I'm too close to it, so I'm not going to get that Devour stack. It's fine. Yeah, he's unhooked. Oh, he had oh, what was that? Was that... That was, oh God, I can't remember. Soul Guard, is it? Where you transfer your health? I can't remember the name of the perk, but he had it. Yeah, I didn't get a stack of Devour then, that's a shame. Need to get away from this hook, basically. Yeah, she transferred her health, or someone transferred his... Yeah, she did. The Kate transferred her health to him. Get him up instantly. Nice. I'm still far enough away from the hook to get Devour. As you can see, it's still lit up. Once it goes dull, that means I'm too close. Scourge Hook over there. I can make that. The only reason I can make that is because I've got Agitation. Like, seriously, it's such a good perk to go with Pain Res. And that is another 15% gone off a gen. 4 hooks and 4 gens up. That is very good. I've got a little bit of haste as well from Devour. I'm nearly at 3 stacks as well. Just insta-throw one of the best pallets in the game. I'll take it. The problem I've got is as soon as I M1 someone, or as soon as I down someone with a power, they know I've got Devour, so they'll be on the hunt for it. I've also lost Undying, which I've just noticed. Hello there. See if I can go for the hook again and see if there's anyone around there. They know I've got Devour Hope now, so they'll be looking for that totem. And once I've lost that, I'm down to 2 perks. 2 good perks, don't get me wrong. I'll try and go fake it, we'll go right. Ooh, that is a very well-timed pallet. Can't make that. There's nothing I can do about that. Trying to get a little tap over the edge, what a waste. Maybe they're back on this... Oh, hello there. I really wasn't expecting them to be here. Ooh, that's so close. I want the healthy one, I really want the healthy one. Hello there. This is his second hook at least. We've got 2 injured as well. Scourge Hook. Oh, damn, he's dead. Oh, okay. I feel kind of rough now. I didn't even know that was his death hook. Damn it. I've accidentally tunneled someone. 3 stacks of Devour. I want to get someone with an M1 who's healthy. So once I do that, I'll be pretty... if I get 1 insta-down with Devour Hope, I consider that worth it. So I'll be happy with that. Hello there. And there is my first M1 Devour down as Oni. And that's my first ever as well, because... Why would I ever run this perk on Oni? Not many times I do that. Honestly, Agitation, Pain Res, I know it's not something that's new to people, but I'm actually really digging it. And because that one just popped, I know that is the most progress one. Go for this as well, look at this little cheeky thing. Right. We're going to head towards a totem, because they'll be hunting for it, and I'd rather beat them to it. No one's working on it, and I've got 4 stacks of Devour, so 1 more stack and I can kill people by my hand. Problem I've got now is if anyone saw me go over there, which they probably did because I'm absolutely massive, they probably know. Power's back anyway. Yeah, I'm not going for the shack. Get rid of that pallet at least. I'm just going to head back to the totem if no one's on these gens. Someone is on that one because it's been touched. Yeah, they'll be on this totem. Ooh, that was... Oh, damn it. I thought he was the one on it. Someone else was on it. Very well played by these guys. I'm going to try and flick around and jump scare him. Hello there. Oh, that was close. He must have absolutely pooed his pants, and he's got live. Do I make it to him? Yes or no? Oh my... Wow, that was close. That was so close. I only got a little bit of power, and it's not going to be enough, is it? Power is gone. What a waste. And I've lost my Devour. So I am down to 2 perks. She's got live as well. They've all got live. Doesn't make that. Okay, that's good. She should have carried on holding W with the live. Not as much value as she could have got there. With us having 2 injured, we should be able to get our power back quite quick. Okay, she's led me straight back to these guys. Insta-prone shack. Right. I see her over there. Again, I'm at a nice stage in the game where I can just have fun with the attempts. That'll be score. I'm just going to leave him on the ground because he was the last person. I don't want to tunnel someone again. I know he was the last one I unhooked. Oh, hooked, sorry. I can just loop round. I know someone's around it. It's just hard to know where. Okay. See if I can just fake it. Hello there. Okay, that worked a treat. We'll go back to him and hopefully get the last one down. I don't know where he is. I can pick him up quick. Yep, that's good. I've not lost my... Oh, God. Very nice. Flashlight save. I forgot someone had a torch. I'm just going to pick this person up instead. The game's won anyway, and I know that much, but... Very good. Yeah, I would not have made this hook if I didn't have vegetation. And a hook for you. I'm actually kind of glad they got saved because at least the game's a bit longer now and can have a bit more fun with it. Almost got me power. Over halfway. There's a bit of blood everywhere. I hope they do more killers in the future with blood, like a vampire killer would be cool. Gives a little kick, and we chase again. Just go for my power. Where's he taking me? Oh, there's a pallet there. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and fake him out again. Go back a little bit, and then push forward to the right, like that. Okay, I make this. Nice. See, that's one of those ones where it could have been like so close for him just to get it. I'm just going to... Hello there? There you are. Right, I'm just going to put you on the hook and be down to 2. Don't really need to worry too much, but it's nice to get scourge hooks. Why not? Something about them. The glowing white. I've almost got my power still as well. That was a nice little down. Where are the last 2? At least I got my power back. Go for it. Big zooms. I hope they're not just hidden somewhere. Any scratch marks? I'm just looking for one tiny scratch mark. That's all I want to find. And he'll do. Or not. Do you know where they might be? Might be in the basement. I am absolutely zooming. I feel so fast. Have they actually gone to the basement? Why do people do this? So weird. Right, let's get you on a hook. If that person gets hatched, they get hatched. If they don't, they don't. Don't really like it when people just hide. I'd rather them just... Yeah. A bit weird. I'll stay around here and see if I can find the hatch. I'd rather people like try and loop you or something. I found the hatch anyway, so... Okay, game 5, and I think I have a new top 2 least favorite map, and it is this one. I just think it is awful. It's just awful, and I've got a pretty good build. I've got Corrupt Intervention, which blocks 3 gens at the start of the match. I've got Dead Man Switch, which, as people know, is good, and then I've got Oppression. So the idea of this build was to, and I also got Trail of Torment. So I'd kick a gen, and it gives 3 generators a tough skill check, and if they fail after I've unhooked someone, Dead Man's Switch will activate, and that'll block the gen. So that was the idea on this, and also I become have no terror radius when I've kicked a gen. I'm undetectable. So that was the idea behind this build, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But I do think this map is awful, and you'll see what happens in the game. Enjoy the video. There's just, I can see just a plethora of pallets all over the place. Yeah, he's definitely a good looper. Always be careful of Dwights when they've got the Dwell skin on. It's okay. We'll see what we can do. I may have to change my playstyle a little bit. Oh, she's insta-dropping. Don't worry, you've got another 21 of those to go through. Yeah, so hopefully when I kick a gen, I'll have no terror radius, and the skill checks will cause them to miss them, and Dead Man's Switch, I can't have a boon up, not in this game. Need to get rid of that. I'm guessing that David is around here then, healing up somewhere. There's a boon here. I don't feel too confident with this build. This is not something I'd normally go with, but it's fun to try new things. At least we sort of know where he is. Can I make this? Oof, just made it. I'm going to go for the quick pickup and try and get some Dead Man Switch value. Please don't someone pallet save. If I can get him on this hook, I can kick a gen. There's one that's nearly done, and hopefully they'll miss the skill checks. Please. This one was... Ah, damn it, I wanted to kick that one. Okay, there's a couple on it at least. I've still got my Oppression to use at some point. Oppression isn't a very common perk, but when you do use it, you kick a gen, and 3 most progress gens, or 3 progress gens, get skill checks, and they start digressing. That's not too bad, if they fail it, obviously. If they make it, that's great. I don't want to chase this guy. Not without my power, at least. He's just going to be annoying. Oh, he's just left the loop altogether. Clever guy. I know there's a pile of blood at the other one. I'm going to kick this, and hopefully there's no one on the other gens, which will cause them to start regressing. I'm also now minus my terror radius, undetectable. I keep forgetting what that word is. I don't know this map that well. I don't get it often, and when I do get it, I just don't enjoy it. I've now got my power, so let's see what I can do. First gen's gone. I could really do a deadlock right now. Oof, that was pretty close. I need to... Fair play. She got some use out of that pallet. They're playing the tiles well. She's fucked up. Okay. I spoke too soon. They were playing the tiles quite well, and then they weren't. I need to go for the instant. I can't go for slug mode because I feel like they're quite good, and I'm not going to make many of my hits. Let's take what I can get, and hopefully Dead Man Switch will help carry a little bit. The only problem I've got is the first gen I go to is not going to be the one I can kick. See, it's blocked already, so I need to go to another gen and kick that. Already found a problem with this build. But this is why you try new things, and if they don't work, they don't work. Ah. Okay, I'm so glad I got the hit on that guy. He seemed like the weak link. Right, if I kick this gem before the next one gets done, they might miss a skill check. But Deadman Switch is already gone now, so it doesn't matter. They did not miss a skill check. I'm going to go back to the hook and hopefully get it down on someone. That wasn't the skill check. That was way too delayed. Who's going over there? Who is this? That was awkward. I'll make this before he gets it, I think. Oof, that was close. Okay, I don't want to pick him up straight away. No, I can, but it feels kind of rough. Oh my god, nose. They've just left this all together. And that one's done. Wow, they're so efficient. Not as if I've had no downs either. I'm just going to try and get this guy out of the game. It's alright. Look for you, sir. Sorry, David. Oh, they've healed up. There's just not a lot of blood about either. I've not got my power much. I'm not doing much with it. I'm still regressing. And look at the spread they've got as well. This is insane. I don't want to go against you, Dwight. I feel like you're a pretty good player and you're going to make me lose the game. Okay, they've healed up near the hook, so there must be some blood over there. David? What the fuck are you doing, man? He's got to be the weak link then. Unless he's got a DS and he's baiting it out. I have no idea. I don't think so. Right, kick this. See if anyone fails a skill check. No one. He's going to kind of put his boon up, isn't he? Yeah. Creature of habits, these survivors. If I get him down now, he's out of the game. So he's going to throw every pallet under the sun, I think. They make that. Does he have a dead hard? You know what? I didn't know he had dead hard because he didn't use it before when he could have when I got him with a slam. I'll make this right. Oh, it's so close. Okay. David, please just die for me. 2 gens is about to become 1, I feel like. They're not even missing this. Okay, yeah, he's not the best survivor. But look, I mean, I've had 4 hooks, they've been healing, and I'm down to 1 gen in the space of about 5 minutes. It's not as if I've not had a single hook and I've been chasing the entire game. They've got really good spread. I'm down to 3 people and 1 gen, and the spread's insane. I've got my power though, so... And that one's nearly done. That's nearly the game. That's it. I mean, I didn't play amazing, but Jesus. I look forward to healing getting slight tweaks in the next patch. Gonna make Oni really strong. Just see if we can do anything with her. Gonna be really tight. Oh, maybe not. She made that a lot easier than it needed to be. I know they're gonna be on the other gen. They have to be, so I need to go over there before they pop it. If I can get this gen kicked, the other one will... Yeah, I need to be on it. Someone around here. Oh, he dropped down. There he is. If I can get this guy down. That's the Dwight. Oh, so close. Okay, I've still got like a quarter of my power. All I need to do is get him down. This is so tight. This is so tight. Got him. Okay, perfect. I need to go get this guy hooked and hopefully block the gem with Deadman Switch. I've probably got adrenaline, so I don't... It's so sweaty. Problem is he's going to block it and I can't kick it. Oh, he's not on it. Okay, I kick this. Gonna unhook him. And then they're going to get her up. That's the correct order to do that in. There's blood over there, but I can't afford to get it. So that gen up there should be regressing. 2 bleeding. Let's look at it. Is it regressing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Even when people aren't working on it, that's good. Oh, man. Not you. Gonna dead out, isn't he? Nope. Oh, he is. God, he held it so long. Of course he did. I couldn't have done anything different then. He would have got to the pallet regardless. So there's a healthy ace roaming around. Who's been on this gen? Most likely, yeah, he has. Or maybe that's her. I'm not sure. Almost got my power. I need to go and get some of this blood. I can't do anything without it, really. I'm going to guess it's going to be an adrenaline pop in a second. Come on. I don't know what is going on. Almost got my impression back, but... Oh, that gen's going to pop in the middle. I think this might be my first loss of the challenge. That's going to pop, right? Not yet. I got oppression back, but I need to go for something spicy. I need to throw everything at it and go for a down on this guy. Okay. He knows what he's doing a bit. Right, let's double back to this one and give it a kick. Unless someone's on it straight away. God. Right, kick it. Oppression. Fail the skill check, please. Oh my god. Right. I imagine she's not on it, or she's near the exit gate or something. Oh my god, someone is around here. As soon as I hook now, I think a gen's gonna pop. I would not recommend this build, but I wouldn't say these are the best of survivors. I would say this map is bloody good though. Gonna pop before it, yeah. There's 2 adrenalines, I think, or at least 1. No, it's 2. Was it 2 adrenalines? Everyone's probably got adrenaline nowadays. I don't blame them. It's a good thing to go for. She's going straight for the door. Might be able to get her out of the game. If I can pressure them enough to not get the doors open, that's something. She's got pallets everywhere, though. Get my power back, at least. Did someone drop Shack pallet or not? No. Ugh, fair play. I'm just going to break it in case she tries to loop me around it for a billion years. Gonna throw every pallet down straight away now. No, she's not. That door's getting worked on. I need to go over there. Yeah, okay, he's walking off to the right. Where's he gone? Probably just be crashing in the corner, to be honest with you. He is not. The other door being worked on? Not yet. What you just... They're playing really safe. I wonder if they're on comms. Got half my power. Okay, I see him in the distance. See what we can do with him. Probably a dead out as well. I can't really do much. Right, got the grab on him. I'm gonna guess the exit gate's nearly open now, is it? There's not really a lot I can do. I still wouldn't say these are the best of survivors. I'm hoping for a hook trade right now because I've got 1 injured. I've not even got my power. There's not a lot I can do. Dwight. There he is. I think it's just going to be a 2k. Are they both there? Nah, they're not going to do it. It'd be stupid to go for it, really. I may as well just secure a 2k and that's that. Well, I would... This build might be good in certain situations. It's a bit dependent on the, like, where the gens are and stuff. And almost got... There's my power. No, they're just leaving, aren't they? It was a tough match, that. They did gens really quick. This map feels awful. GG to these guys. GG. Okay, we're on the records yard for game 6. And we have this is an obsession build. So we've got Nemesis, Dark Devotion, Enduring, and Rancor. So basically it's past the obsession. Every time they stun me, the obsession changes. I hit the obsession, I lose my terror radius, and they also they become oblivious, and everyone else hears a terror radius on the obsession. So the idea is to pass the obsession to different people, and it hides my red stain. So that is this build, and you'll see what happens. Enjoy the game. Right, so Chris from Resident Evil now has my obsession, and he's sorry, now has my terror radius, and he is down. I think I've just jump scared the hell out of him. So he's oblivious, and my terror radius is on him, so it makes him impossible to track me. This is awesome. This is a great start to a game, and everyone else thinks he is me because of the terror radius being on him, so it's kind of like just messes with the minds a bit, and it's actually, I think it's going to be a really good build for Oni. Let's just see what happens, but I'm really happy with the start of this match. The last match didn't go so well. That was yesterday, did that one. I don't know what the fuck I'd have swung at. Someone is around here. They know how to play the attack loops. Typical. I do think someone will be going to the hook now. I saw some birds move. Let's go over here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Holy shit, this feels really fast. Oh, not you again. Don't want you. Oh, for some reason I thought they were still working on the gen. I could do with someone stunning me. How did that not hit? Holy hell. Not got much of my power left, so... Okay, they're not as... That's fine. All I've got is this. Big sweet... Oh, no one's there. Well, that was a waste of my power. But it's okay. We continue. We've still got 5 gens up. We'll just get an M... Okay, we'll M1 you instead. That's fine by me. Do with someone stunning me, please. Oh. What is going on? She's literally just running in circles this whole time. Maybe she felt bad that her friend took the hit. I don't know. Either way, first gen's done. Really strange start to a match. 2 hooks. Plenty of blood. We have a power. Kick. Okay, she's up there, is she? Annoying. I'm gonna use my power and see what I can do. This is a really strong tile to play off, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to manage anything with this. We'll see what we can do. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. She's gonna throw the... No, she's not. She's not even going that way. Nose, nose, nose. Oh my god, this roof. Right. One more try and then I'm gonna go for someone else because this is... Ah, fuck that shit. Too tight. Too tight. Oh god, I feel bad. Not this guy. Well, sorry. We're done. Let's get you on a hook. Didn't want to waste my power entirely. I'll end up losing the game. This person's now on death hook. It's kind of funny because, like, you get punished for being a good looper in the team because, like, what am I supposed to do with that? I needed to go from it. I saw someone running across there. I had to leave the good looper alone, so the other teammate's gonna get focused. She faked that, didn't she? Okay, I've almost got my power. It's funny because she faked and I didn't actually know there was a window there. Does she have Dead Hard? Please stun me. Ugh. She held that really well. She's ballsy as fuck. Is that live? Okay, she doesn't have Dead Hard. We know that much. Wow. That was a 360 no scope. I just had to predict she was going for the window. I don't think anyone's getting torches at least. Get her on the same hook and get that blood and then we got our power. I've got a bad feeling there's going to be a couple of gens nearly done. Where's she going? She got sprint burst held. Where she's gone? Let's have a look up here. Okay, okay, I see you. Right, we're going to have to play Nose the Shack and see what we can do. Ooh, that was close. Right. Here we go. Push, 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 push. Nose. Make that. Nice. Right. Let's see what else we can do. I've got a feeling there's going to be a couple of gens and they've done, so I'm playing a bit mean here. Hello there, sir. Down you go. One more left and a core of my power. Don't mind if I do. Hello there. Okay, that's a strike. I'll tell you what, the Oblivious probably works a treat. I have no idea where I'm coming from apart from my really loud footsteps. Let's get them all on hooks. And that should be game. That's what I love about the Oni. You can just turn the game around so quick. Oh, someone has Unbreakable. What's he doing? Was he Oblivious then? Where's that girl gone? No idea. There she is. They met in the middle. How cute. Get you hooked. Would I recommend this build? Well, I didn't get to showcase Rancor, which was the idea of this build, is to swap the Obsession towards the end. I'm just going to get this little thing. That was a dramatic scream. Basically, during the endgame collapse, after last gen pops for the first 10 seconds, you see the aura survivors, and your obsession is exposed and killable by your hand. So the idea was to get them exposed, kill them by my hand, swap the obsession with Nemesis / Enduring, and take the next person out, and the next person, but we didn't get that far. I don't know what they were doing, because I thought there was going to be a few gens pop, and then it just didn't happen. Every game's different. GG to these guys, though. That was fun. So we're on game 7 of 8, and we are in the Doctor's map, which is very close, tight quarters, and the build I'm running is Fearmonger, which is a great perk, Barbecue and Chili, which I was hoping for a more open map for, Discordance, which basically notifies me when 2 people are working on a gen or more, and then Deadlock, which is a great gen slowdown perk. So overall, I'd say this build looks pretty damn spicy, and I'd probably recommend it, but we'll see what happens in this game. It's, you know, it's one of them. Enjoy the video. Well, we've got rid of a pretty nice palette, and there's 2 people working on that gen over there, at least 2, so maybe 3. It's kind of nice because it works well with Deadlock, so I'll know which gens are nearly progress. If there's more people on it, I can kick them and stuff like that, and then hopefully get blocked. It's alright. I got my first hit at least. Holy shit, is that 3 TTVs? I wonder if any of them are alive. Hi there, sir. Please throw this pallet. Perfect, thank you. I'm just going to swing like a madman at the pallets because I want to get rid of... There's about 4 really strong pallets in this map. Give this a kick because it's on at least 50%. Please throw it, please. They didn't. You held your 99% sprint burst, didn't you? Or was that Fearmonger wearing off? If you don't know what Fearmonger does, it makes them exhausted and blind whilst working on a gen. And when they let go, they are exhausted and blind for 5 seconds longer until they stops. Well, they have to stop still. Got the power. Right, we're going to go for some spicy flicks. And that is not going to happen when you just throw pallets like that. So we're just going to break this. And just go for a run around and see if we can find someone. It's so tight. Please throw it. Yes! Oh my god, we've got rid of like 4 really good pallets. The end game's going to be amazing. Oh, there. That's got to be fucking close. It's an easy map to run if you're the survivor. We've seen that gen in the distance is blocked. Okay, he's not stupid. Which means that one is the closest one to being done. Which means there's a couple what are nearly done. Because there's one near me which is also whirring away. It's too tight. I can't even see what I'm doing. Right, we're going to head towards that gem what's nearly done. By the time we get there, it should unblock and hopefully be someone there to get my power back because I'm getting nothing with this. Perfect. I'm happy to get rid of that. And she's just ran away. 4 gens. No hooks. It's probably going to be 3 gens soon as well. I'm hoping that the other gen gets done now and that one's blocked while it's being kicked. This one's nearly done as well, so things are not looking very tickety-boo. I'm going to give this a kick, just to 6% off the top and let it progress a bit. Halfway with my power. What's he doing? I'll just failed a skill check. This, oh my god, they've got 3 nearly done. Well, they're 50%. 2 people working on that gen, so we know the first one we started on with the kick in is not being worked on, most likely. Hello there, people. Give this a kick as well, then. I love kick. I tell you what, I've had Eruption. This would be a great game. Make that perfect. Got the power back. Someone, no one's gone for that gen again. Don't really want to down him with my power, so I'm going to go for the M1. Oh god, that's another one. How many pallets? I think I've got about 6 so far. This isn't bad though. 6 pallets with 4 gens, like, or around 6. Right, let's fake this way and go that way. Perfect. Got him down. Is there anyone else around here? Need to patrol the gens a bit because we know they're all nearly done. Let's just try and get... Ooh, perfect. Oh my god, I got sucked into the corner. Not in a good way. Perfect. Just clipped him through the door. Getting picked up. And hopefully they're now healing him on the floor and not doing gens because we know there's a lot nearly done. We'll make our way over there anyway. Okay, he's still on the floor. This is a really good situation to be in. And I've just seen someone. There he is. If I can get a smack on him, which I can. Okay. We're in a good spot here because we've now got the power back and we can get 2 hooks. Just go for it. Hopefully no one will go for us. Maybe swing out of it. Don't need to. It's fine. Don't know where she is. She's probably working on a gen somewhere, actually. Okay. We don't want to lose this gen either because it's a good one. Power's back. No one gone for the unhook. I'm surprised. Right. Someone was walking past me then, but we're going to go for this guy because we know he's... Oh, this gen's nearly done. That's got to be on like 70%, right? Might even be like 80. This is a sweaty game. As soon as I saw this map, though, I thought it might be. We're going a bit blind, but we know sort of where they are with the hooks, so they've just healed. Hoping they're all grouped up together. Okay, scratch marks. Perfect. Got like force our way through. Okay, they're back on this gen. Oh my god, that wasn't even close. Near there. Okay, still got half my power. It's okay. She's done the right thing and gone here. Oh, she's actually got a pallet time right for once. Not good. It's terrible. I'm getting tilted. I can tell. By the way, I'm just flailing around like an idiot. We can cut her off this side. It's not who I wanted, but it'll do. I knew someone would end up going back on that gen. At least we know he's not got DS. Wait, have we got basement? We do have basement. This is a game changer. If we can get him in there and get our power back, we can just do Hook Trade City. Population 4. That's his first hook, so we can't stick around. We do need to go track some people. I see scratch marks. Okay. We kind of need to force her to go towards the middle again. That's good. And she is going towards the middle. She's doing exactly what we wanted to do. Oh. No one's gone down there yet. Right. I'm gonna give this a kick. Go back towards basement and hope someone goes for the pickup. Because I'm not seeing that healthy guy either. Hello there. You are in a shit little spot. We can get her picked up and hopefully smack someone on the way down. He's going to second stage, so he's now on death hook. They've been greedy with the gens. That's clearly what's happened. I want to get him. So I'm going to hook her and aim for him. There he is. Still getting gens done as well. Right. Get him hooked. Has he came down? He has. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to get a basement tree. Right. Get him on the hook and then chase down the other one. What a turnaround. I just saw him in the distance. Right. Forget the gens. I'll screw it. Why not? Which way would he go now? At least he's got a fighting chance of getting the hatch. I'm just gonna go zoom. I saw him and then I lost him because I didn't keep track of him well enough. Okay. I'm just playing hope I find him. There he is. Hello there. Perfect. And that's a GG. We got the 4K. I'm happy with that. I thought I was gonna lose that from the start. This has been turned around. I'm really pleased with that result. GG to these guys. GG. I recommend the build. It'd be better on an open map. This map's really tight, but overall I'd say it'd be pretty strong. And we are on to our final game on the Fractured Cowshed, which, again, I've actually been quite unlucky with the maps, but anyway, I've probably got one of the strongest builds I could possibly use on one of the hardest maps, so that's kind of a fair balance. I've got Call of Brine, I've got Eruption, I've got Sloppy Butcher, and I've got Tinkerer. So the idea is to kick the gens, and then once I know one's about to pop, I will have no terror radius, and I will charge towards it, down them after I've kicked a load of gens. They should all explode, losing progress. So let's see what happens in this game. Enjoy the video. I've got some severe corn blindness. Okay, Tinkerer's popped. If there's more than 2 people on there, I'm screwed. I'm not even making time. That's at 70%. Yeah, they're going to pop that and they can hear it. Sake, that's so frustrating. At least I've got a hit on someone. That's fine. That's the first gen I've found and they've got it done so quick. There must have been 3 on there. Not sure what was going on there. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I've got 3 people. That's a really nice start, actually. I don't mind losing a gen for that. So, we kick this gen. I was hoping I was going to get a kick on that last gen. That's now affected by Call of Brine and Eruption. If someone works on that whilst they're down someone, I can see that aura for 12 seconds, which is pretty nice, but it's kind of niche. But it also regresses by 10%. He's healing. Okay. Fake that way? Nope, not going to fall for that shit, are you? You're going to have to drop this straight away. She did not. She got a dead hard, probably. In hell, that's some tight looping. I kind of just swung there hoping she'd drop it, and she did, so it did kind of work out well, but this seems like a pretty... right, I'm going to go straight for that one because I've got Tinkerer. If they are on comms, they've probably told the other person that I've got Tinkerer, so... we'll see. Will I be able to jump scare someone? Oh my god, I could see just the edge of them there as well. I've made a good run for it. To kick this first. The eruption. If I down someone now, that's 2 gens popping for 10% apiece. It'll be really difficult to loot this. See ya. Can I get her? Yes, I can. Perfect. Don't think anyone was working on them. Another... okay, I need to pick her up. I was debating going for another smack on someone, but it's not worth it. They've got a boon up now as well, so that is a big problem. I've also... now Tinkerer's procced on that gen. I won't get it again, so I've got no knowledge of... I'll just fail a skill check over there. Has this gen been touched since? Not. Okay, let's get some more blood. I know there was people over here, so I'll be able to get some blood back. And also, this is a dead part of the map, so clever survivors will heal in areas where I won't be again. Because it's just wasting my time. She seems really fast. This gen's been worked on. Give it a kick. Again, we need to get a rupture on every gen I can. Fall of Brine makes it so it regresses at 200% instead of 100%, which is really nice until someone works on it. Pretty sure I also get notified when someone does work on it as well. She seems to be a pretty good looper, and I'm not going to waste my time with her. That's that one gone. 2 gens, 1 hook. Not great. If she wants a 1v1, let's go for it. Did you shake your head at me? I like that. See what you're made of. Take this way. Knows it, knows it. I thought you'd be better than that. I was expecting more. Silly Fang. Get a hook for you. When someone's like that, I expect them to be really, really good. Right. That's good. Is this gen being worked on? Slightly. I don't want to go around Shack. Must be where the boon is. This is our little healing corner then. That gen has been worked on a little bit, and I can see some scratch marks heading towards the hook. Smart move. Oh, resurgence. Right. Tinkerer. Saw someone to my left then, but I'm going to go straight for this gen instead. Just missed it. I'm going to kick it first. I wonder if they'll go for the unhook. They have. Right, we go back there. Hopefully we get the healthy one. Here she is. Nice. And that's popped for 10%. Perfect. Right, we're going to go for the Fang again. She is either dead hearted or she's got borrowed time still, or off the record or whatever. Where is she? She's been smart with that one. I need to get her picked up. Right, that notification is someone has worked on that. So I imagine it's at about 50% that gen. Okay, we're just about... okay, I was going to say we're going to keep our head above water, but gens are popping left, right and centre. That's another Tinkerer. I'm not down in someone else is working on a gen. It's like whack-a-mole. Yeah, they've got that one done as well. Can't keep on top of this. I'm feeling the pressure. Just made that. I got quite lucky there. Almost got my power back. He's tapped that gen as well. Bloody hell. They're all injured, so there's plenty of blood to go around. Right, power's back. There'll be someone around here somewhere. Okay, there's loads of blood pools. Damn it. Right, I can't waste my time around here. I need to just get someone down quickly. Someone's back on that one. Okay, okay. Perfect. Got explosion on that one as well. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going for the quick pickup. They're healing up somewhere. I need to know where that is because there's going to be a lot of blood there. Progressing. This is intense. I think these are probably the best survivors, yeah, and this map is not a pleasant one. Hours back. Right. That gen's got to be nearly done. Really want to kick it. Open. Oh, that was close. I could hear them. I was just tracking them by sound then. That's someone. Fair play, fair play. I thought she was going to hold the pallet and she didn't. I'm going to go straight back over here because these two will be on this gen. There's two over here and two back there. That's what we know. Take it from this side so they can't get to Shack. Be dead added. Nice. He's now going to be mending. I can get him down. Perfect. They've screamed, so both of them are over there basically on that gen, which we knew anyway. So that aura reading is kind of pointless. Get him on a hook. And we'll go back to that gen, which is now Tinker Pops. Oh my god, this is so stressful. We kick this. I'm not going to make it there in time with two people on it. I was gone. All these notifications are... That's 3 people on this gen now. They've got to be on comms. If they're not, I don't believe it. Yeah, there we go, done. Great. They're so efficient. She's going to drop that. She's going to drop that instead. Blood everywhere, which is great, but... We're down to the last gen, and I know it's on it. She got stuck there. She fucked up. I fucked up as well, but she really fucked up. We can get her on a hook and might be able to make it back to that one in time. I did kick it, I think. It's not been touched yet. But it's on like 80%. There's now at least 2 people there. I'm expecting adrenaline to pop as well when the exit gates are open. Oh my god. I've just got to go for this person instead. He's fucked up. Oh my god, dead hard. Why didn't I wait out? Oh my god. What do I do? Generator's done. That's it. 2 adrenalines, I think, because they're both healthy now. I didn't actually keep an eye on that one. I've just got to play balls here. It's the injured one. I don't want you. Fine. Heading back to the hook instead. Right. We've got enough power to make sure no one gets this person off the hook and potentially get down. Damn it. Okay. She's gone. It's just you now. Still got enough power for a down. Make this. Perfect. Right. Let's get you on a hook. I think they're just going to leave. They seem like good survivors. Oh, she's a death hook anyway. That's it. That's game. 2 kills. To be honest with you, they were really good. I didn't know what to do in that situation. Gens were just getting done so quickly. Wait, where's Fang? Right, you're out. She's healed. She must be at the shack. Would she be ballsy enough to go for the other gate? Yeah, I've got the hatch, which is nice. She's around here somewhere. But where? I need my power, really. She's got a free door to open. I feel like she might go for the gate. She's clearly healed here, and she's walking away slowly to somewhere. Could it be this gate? Maybe. Let's see. Maybe she... Ah, she's not there. Okay, she's out then. She's probably walked past me in the corner. You can't see shit in that stuff. GG to these guys. That was a good game. They were really good. So now that I've done all 8 games, and that's 40 different perks, which perks would I recommend playing if you wanted to learn the Oni? Well, I'll start off by saying if you wanted to win a game and you were going in with a competitive mindset, I would say something like this. Lethal Pursuer, which obviously gets you an easy first hit at the start of a game. Eruption, which partners so well with Call of Brine. And then Nowhere to Hide, which also partners well with all three of these perks, so you get more aura reading, and you get gen regression. So this is probably my ideal comp build. So if you switch a few perks around, this is how I'd play just for purely for fun and with a slight chance of winning as well. So Deadlock is my gen defense. You've got Nowhere to Hide, which is again aura reading with Lethal Pursuer. And then Hex Face the Darkness with more aura reading as well, which gives you 4 seconds when you partner with Lethal Pursuer. And that happens a lot. It's really, really nice. Every 25 seconds. And then add-ons, I always run these two. You got the increased movement speed when you dash in, and then the long duration. Together, they just make a great combo. Anyway, I hope you might have learned something from these games. It was fun making this video. It took a lot of time, and the games were somewhat hard. Some of them are easy, but overall, I had a good time. So if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of YouTube stuff. Take care.